Yo, welcome back to another episode of Up the Score. Today, we're going to be ranking the top 100 NFL players. Hey, Mar, I told you before, bro. I need one of those intros, gang. I need that. Needs that, bro. And yeah, I need that. I needed something else. I don't remember, but I know I needed one of the intros. So go ahead, and make me. Go ahead.
Bunch of fucking Cowboys players on there and shit.
Nah, just because just a couple of my favorite players. You know, CD. Obviously, Mr. Prescott. Michael Parsons.
See, that's what I'm saying. All Cowboys players.
Devin Witherspoon. I'm a huge Devin Witherspoon fan, bro. Like that, he's that guy. Devin Witherspoon's that guy.
PS2 still the best song before.
I started on it. Like I don't know why I never said. I'm looking for it now. I actually did start it, but Devin Witherspoon, I'll add that to it.
Hey, we can talk about that a little bit after. Yeah. Obviously, got to put Lamar in there. Like
I did.
Obviously,
I started. I don't know why.
I'm fine because Lamar put like most of my favorite players up there. He got LeBron, got PS2 up there, got Lamar Jack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's kind of what I was kind of trying to do. You feel me? Yeah. With Mike, I did the same.
Oh, that's why you got Ben Simmons.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to do. Like with Mike, I put Bijan on the Texans. On Texas.
Texas, yeah, for my thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Bijan is, bro. Like I wish he was a Cowboy.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, him not going to the Cowboys.
Nah, it's.
Y'all
I don't know.
Who y'all got at you?
We got Mozzie the Nazi.
Yeah, y'all ain't even have a chance. So,
yo, before we start this, George Pickens to the Cowboys. How are we feeling?
George Pickens to the A. Do I say it? Oh, I think I'm gonna say it. It might be our year, bro. It might be our year. We finally get our wide receiver 2 that we've been needing for so long. And we can compete with Philly, bro. The only thing that Philly has better than us now is a running back. And that's it. Like, their DBs is not that much better than ours. Like, Trayvon Diggs. Nah, Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, dogs. But Trayvon Diggs and DeRon Bland. And then we got Siobhan Ravel. He's going to be a dog when he come back. Bro, I'm just saying. Like, we can compete with Philly. Washington, they can't hold a candle to us. The Giants, nobody gives a fuck about the Giants.
Yo, your O-line does. Your O-line does.
Bro, like I said, nobody cares about the Giants. Nigga, bro, nobody's worried about Kayvon Thibodeau. The best person on your O-line is Dexter Lawrence. And he can get double teamed all game. Everybody else can hold their own against the rest of your pass rushers.
That's the problem. He can't get double teamed. We also attacked D-line in the draft. We got Abdul Carter and Brian Burns that you ain't mentioned.
I know, nigga. I know about them. I'm saying when I said that they can hold their own, but we got people out there that can hold their own on the edges, bro. I hope.
We also got we also got somebody who I really like in the draft from Toledo, Darius Alexander. He's nice. When I was watching him, he does like the basketball moves when he pass rushes, you know? Like you know how you kind of taught to do that? He got pass rush moves, run stopper, he big. And he's next to Dexter Lawrence. You know what I mean? So he next to Dexter Lawrence, Brian Branch, Abdul Carter, and Kayvon Thibodeau. And I thought he was like first round talent, first to second round. Like he real good. So
but like I said, bro, I don't think anybody is too worried about the Giants.
Giants is a joke though, unless Jackson Dart pop off.
Bro, did you see that fucking? I seen a thing, but you might have seen it too. It ranks the NFL players most likely to succeed. Jackson Dart up there with Lamar Jackson. Oh, I pray to God that shit don't happen, bro.
I love Dart.
I'm not praying on his downfall, but Jesus Christ, I do not want him to be Lamar Jackson. Fuck, Lamar Jackson. Like
Lamar Jackson, bro.
You
heard me correct myself, guy.
You just get Jackson Dart name. We just heard live Jackson Dart get a new nickname. Lamar So wait, we gonna figure that out.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Hold on.
Nah.
Lamar Jackson. That's what it is.
Nah, he better not. He better not be no damn Lamar Jackson.
Let me do the playback, bro, because I'm right on.
Lamar Jackson. I don't know.
Lamar Jackson.
Bro, y'all knew what I was trying to say. What the hell?
No,
That's crazy.
if Jackson Dart pops off.
First day back on the pod, and I'm already getting bullied, bro.
No, I think it's bro. Like, I gotta acknowledge when somebody fumbles at the 1 yard line, bro, which is exactly what just happened, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, Lamar Jackson, bro. Like,
bro, I'm trying to get my words out. Like Jackson Dart, Lamar Jackson, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's too similar. Too similar.
Yeah, now for sure. But if Jackson Dart does come out to be that would be a blessing. That would be a blessing.
Not for you, mate. But no, there's one thing I don't like about you. How did you go from? You did not claim the Giants at all last year, but now y'all got Abdul Carter. Now you got Jackson Dart. You got the people that you wanted, and now all of a sudden you're back on the bandwagon. Nigga, go back to Miami.
No. Check me out.
It's easy for him to do that, bro, because when the Miami Dolphins got tuna fish at taking the snaps, bro, like, what else do you do? You gotta find some other. You gotta find some new ground.
Yeah. But
they literally have an arena football quarterback playing in the NFL, bro. Like, and
Jesus Christ,
fish, bro. Like, he cannot be there. Why would you believe in anything that's happening in that organization?
That's Maraz. He the one when he just brought this is the exact moment he jumped off the Giants bandwagon and hopped on the Dolphins bandwagon. When Tua came back versus the Ravens back in like 2022, and they was down big, and he scored 6 touchdowns. That's when he jumped off the bandwagon, bro. And then the Giants made the playoffs that year, so he had to jump right back on the bandwagon.
If we flip flop between Miami and Giants, bro.
Listen, if you're gonna do that, bro, at least do this. At least sign a bandwagon contract, bro. Like,
for real. At least a 1-year deal. Golly, like you switching back and forth.
Mid-season, he'd be switching back and forth mid-season.
What?
You can't rip the contract up mid-season, but like, all right, bro, like, hey, I'm back over here.
That's what you do, bro.
You're just ripping up important paperwork at that point, bro. Like, come on. What are we doing?
Both of the teams suck, so it's like whatever, man.
I'm happy to say for the last 30 years, bro, of my life, bro, I stood on 10, bro, with the Green Bay Packers. It wasn't nowhere else for me to go, realistically. Bro.
I'm on 12 years of being a Broncos fan.
I've been a Packers.
I'm not even gonna speak on me. So
I've been a Packers fan since Madden '95, bro. Like it's not gonna change now.
Danny old ass.
Yeah, I am up there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm reaching Unk territory, bro. Like,
damn, my first Madden was 05. That was my first one.
Your first Madden was 05. My first Madden was was 93.
Damn, y'all old as hell, bro. My first Madden was like Madden 12, bro.
But I was playing Madden. Like my dad played Madden. Like he was a big Madden player, so he put me on.
My older brother played Madden. My pops, he played Tecmo Super Bowl, and then Madden came out.
I ain't ever think of it like that.
Yeah. My oldest brother, bro, he got 10 years on me, so he used to bring Madden in the house.
Yeah,
10.
Yeah, like y'all got siblings. Yeah, I ain't never think.
Yeah,
of it
I
like
had
that.
older brothers, so I ain't had no choice but to play Madden. It wasn't.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we played that. We would throw teams in the hat and pick teams out that we was gonna pick, and then we had to watch those teams for the entire year on Sundays and shit, because all the games come on Sundays. And we used to go to a neighbor's house to watch all the games because they had DirecTV. We didn't. So we used to follow our teams.
That.
So we used to follow our teams. And since I landed on the Green Bay Packers probably in, 94, I had to follow everything that was going on with that team. And my brother was going to quiz me about everything that happened with that team. So that's how I became a Packer fan.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, I wish I could have picked my team like that. I was born into this bullshit, but it's all right. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball.
Hey! I was about to be born into a Jets fan, and now I said, hell no.
No, I'm talking about the Cowboys.
Oh no! Oh.
I'm the Cowboys fan, man. Fuck the Giants, bro. I smoke them. Yeah, my dad was a Cowboys fan, bro. He was a Barry Sanders fan first, and then he became a Cowboys fan when they was ass. And then he saw all the Super Bowls and shit, bro. And I be having this conversation with him all the time. Be like, bro, like you really can't talk to me about how bad I have it right now as a Cowboys fan because you got to see the Super Bowls. Like I've never seen the NFC Championship game, bro. Like so you really can't tell me about that.
He caught the golden era, bro.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, like he caught on. Like he started watching football, like for real, right when Troy Aikman was drafted. Like right when that happened, bro. So he caught on right at the perfect time.
Right on time.
He got lucky
right on
fuck,
time.
bro.
Like my dad been a Jets fan all his life, bro, since like the '60s, bro. Like he been a Jets fan since they before their first championship. He been a Knicks fan since back in the '70s when they was winning championships. So as a kid, bro, he had that glory. You know what I'm saying? Like he had that glory of winning championships back then. As an adult, bro, it's been some rough times for him, bro.
Yeah, bro, awful times for a lot of our fucking like our dad's favorite franchises, bro. Like it's been rough for them because like
it has, like because like as an adult, like they don't tell you how much you're gonna struggle as an adult, bro. But like you're gonna struggle with like as an adult. Bro, they don't tell you how much you're gonna struggle.
You caught that too.
But why does your team has to struggle when you get to adulthood? Bro?
Yeah, exactly, bro. But I mean, I guess like every team has to have their era of good, obviously, except some teams like the Lions. But they're coming up now, so like they're finna get their era of good.
I feel like championships is for kids, bro. Like it ain't for the adulthood, bro. If you see one championship as like when you get in your 20s and your 30s and shit, bro,
it really don't hit the same, bro. It really don't hit the
same.
Yeah. Bro. Like it don't. Like I ain't gonna lie. When I seen the Packers win a Super Bowl in the '90s, bro, it hit different than when Aaron Rodgers won it, bro. I realized I was 20-something years old. I'm like, man, this shit ain't that fun, but I'ma still stay along, bro. Wait, it was that fun watching Brett Favre win it. Get the Super Bowl MVP and then Reggie White and all of them.
You know, it's crazy because, you know, everybody on this panel has seen their team win at least one, right? And you're talking about the glory, bro, of seeing that. Nigga, it's the complete opposite over here, bro. Like, 2007, bro, started off my disappointment as a Cowboys fan, bro. Like, we had the 1 seed versus the fucking wild card Giants, and we lose at home, bro. And then they going to win the fucking Super Bowl.
They sure did. Yeah, that's how it happened.
Yeah. You lose to the fucking 6 seed Giants. Them niggas got in by the skin of their teeth, bro. And they
Eli Manning.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen, ain't nothing worse than what I saw
today.
Between the hours of 7 p.m. and 7:30 p.m., bro, nothing was worse than what I saw, bro. Like, listen, that other league, I'm gonna just call them that other league because we doing a different podcast. That other league, man, they let me know exactly what they stand on.
No, we talked about it, people.
Yeah, I'm talking about that other bullshit that happened, but as a Packer fan, bro, like, yeah, that glory didn't hit the same in 2011 that it hit in '96, bro. I tell you it did. Because I was jumping around the crib, bro. Everybody, like people were happy for me as a kid. Like I was 8-9 years old when they won that with Brett Favre, bro. Like, and then fast forward 15 years later, I'm a 20-something-year-old. I'm like, man, listen, I'm out of here. The very next day, bro. Like I got the newspaper and everything, stamped it, and I don't know where that shit is today.
Man, must be nice. Must be fucking nice. But it's okay. It's all right, bro. We gonna get one eventually, you know. Jesus might have came back already before or not. You know?
Do they already got a wait. I'm just looking. Somebody already got a nickname for Jackson Dart. New Jackson City Dart Star.
It should have been Vanilla Vic. Like they should have saved Vanilla Vic for him.
Vanilla Vic, I'm through. All right,
They should have saved that for him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like Daniel Jones didn't deserve that fucking nickname. Like that's a tough ass nickname, bro.
Vanilla Vic.
For a white quarterback who can run, like that shit is tough.
I mean, but it's like when we say Vanilla Vic, bro, how close to Vic are we talking, bro? Like
Not close at all. He's
Not. It's just a white quarterback who can run because mobile white quarterbacks aren't that.
He remind me too much of Josh
If it's a mobile white quarterback out there,
I'm getting tired of hearing Josh Allen and Jackson Dart comparisons, bro. That nigga is Jackson. That nigga is Daniel Jones. So I'm proven wrong.
The day that a white quarterback could run a 4.5, bro, in the combine, like the black quarterback is through in the NFL. I swear to God, bro.
Nah, I don't think that'll happen. They can run a 4.5, but I don't think they'll. Nah, the black quarterback is here to stay, bro. Because look at it's so many. Half the league is black quarterbacks.
They all quarterbacks.
I mean, but it depends on what type of black you are, bro. Like if you Lamar Jackson black, bro, they not really messing with you like that. They kind of like, yeah. I mean, you good, but I mean, you ain't no Jalen Hurts black, man. Like you Atlanta GA black, man. You zone 6 black.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I feel you.
Okay. Yeah. I don't understand what you're saying. I
do. Jalen Hurts. Nah. I get what you're saying, bro. Mar is just slow. He's just slow.
Is it me, bro, or Jalen Hurts and Jason Tatum has had two of the most spoon-fed careers in both of their respective?
For sure.
I feel like they're on the same level. Like I feel like they're almost the same person. I'm not gonna lie. When I think Jason Tatum, and I think an NFL comp, like Jalen Hurts is the person.
Jalen Hurts is the person. Yes,
is the person that comes up, bro.
It's the person that comes up all the time.
Yeah, that's not bad. No, that's not bad at all. Who would you compare Saquon to?
Saquon?
Kevin Durant. 2016 Kevin Durant.
Nah, that's not 2016 Kevin Durant. I'm not doing that. Saquon, if I had to compare Saquon...
Nah, it definitely is 2016 Kevin Durant, bro. Hell no.
But as a Giants fan, I like him. As a Giants fan,
I got somebody different. What about Jaylen Brown, bro? Like, I think he's Jaylen Brown.
Nah, because in order for that means he would have to be better than Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown ain't better than Jason Tatum.
We ranked him at number 1. Leaf.
I mean, there's a lot of people that would say Jason Tatum.
Jaylen Brown would never be number 1 on no
Jaylen Brown is Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
Best player.
All right. I got a good comp for Saquon.
Kevin Durant is not bad.
How about Anthony Edwards?
No, because Saquon's got a championship now. Anthony Edwards don't got
it. He joined like a stacked team, bro.
But that's why, bro. 2016 Kevin Durant, he was getting his ass bust by Golden State when he was with OKC. OKC is the Giants. He was getting his ass bust. He went and joined the ops and won a ring, bro, and broke records. The nigga is Kevin Durant. Saquon Barkley is Kevin Durant. Exactly. And what did KD do? He won back-to-back. The nigga's KD, bro. Saquon is Kevin Durant.
It's just
Saquon
not like
about to win another Super Bowl.
And Russell Westbrook is Russell Westbrook is Daniel Jones. And because when Daniel Jones got hurt, it was just KD, and KD got fucked.
No. We cannot compare Russell Westbrook to fucking.
I'm not, bro. Come on. I'm just saying that's his sidekick, bro. I'm saying that's his sidekick. Daniel Jones is the sidekick, and when Daniel Jones got hurt, it was just Saquon out there by himself. That's what.
Not the sidekick. Please stop.
You did? Okay.
We'll see.
He was more like the loose ends or something. I don't know what you call him, bro. Like
We'll see.
Where's Daniel Jones? He's in Indy, right?
Yeah, he's in Indy. So he could take that job for Anthony Richardson.
If he take Anthony Richardson's job, Anthony Richardson needs to go back to rapping, bro.
I mean, he is. I ain't gonna lie. Eventually,
Anthony Richardson needs to go back to rapping.
He is.
Like, nigga, getting your job took by Daniel Jones is devious.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that is.
But I'm rooting for, bro. I want Anthony Richardson to succeed so bad, though. Nigga, I just can't. I can't keep defending him.
The problem is he keep going for the home run, but I never met a quarterback that can throw accurately down the field but can't throw short.
Thank you. Bro, I've been saying that since that nigga got drafted, bro.
How can you throw accurately down the
nigga,
field?
He'll throw bro, did you see that one pass? He threw like a 60-yard bomb off his back foot because he slipped, and that shit was perfect on the money. But the nigga will overthrow a 5-yard drag. Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah, overthrow a dump off your running back.
Exactly. How you overthrow a halfback screen, bro? I don't get it. Anthony Richardson will do that shit.
That's like being Steph and hitting. That's like being Dame Lillard and hitting from 40, bro. But anything inside the mid range, bro, like it's all.
Yeah, being a fucking airball. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Let's start ranking these players. Mike.
Yeah, we do 80 to 100. 80 to 100.
Yeah. 75 to 100. But same thing. Mike.
Okay.
Before we begin the episode, 4-part series. Last episode. Do you want to change anything from 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30?
There's only one thing I would do,
All right.
and that's put Micah Parsons higher.
I don't hate that.
No.
That's Micah Parsons right now. He's at
35. I think that's 35.
He's behind a rookie quarterback.
But no, that rookie quarterback balled out, so he can be up there. JD can be up there.
Yeah,
he could probably be higher. You know, I would put him above Jalen Hurts. Based off the regular season, I'm putting Jaden Daniels ahead of Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts got a bowl though, and he beat him in the playoffs.
Is Micah better?
But I'm not worried about that. Nick, you said I'm not worried about the NFC Championship game because all Jalen Hurts had to do was hand the ball to Saquon Barkley, bro. And then the wide was AJ Brown and fucking Devontae Smith was bullying Washington's DBs, bro. That's not on Jaden Daniels.
They bullied Jaden Daniels too. Jaden Daniels could do shit.
No, they didn't bully Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels held his own, but they didn't just bully him.
I would say it's not on him, but at the same time, bro, like it's up to him to not make mistakes, and that's what he didn't do. So, like, if he didn't make mistakes, I could give him some credit for that. I mean, if you telling me that he just handed the ball to Saquon all day. And the defense basically, the defense basically took control of the game, which they did. I ain't gonna lie to you. The defense, sweating them boys, they definitely took control of that game. I will say that it's easy for a quarterback to mess it up and turn the ball over. So, like, he didn't turn the ball over. I give Jalen Hurts some type of respect in that regard, bro. At least he didn't turn the ball over.
Yeah, but man, they scored 7 rushing touchdowns. They had 8 touchdowns on the whole day. 7 of them came on the ground. 3 of them was tush pushes, and Saquon just took big run. Bro, I'm telling you that I'm not. The Commanders, yes, they got bullied. Jaden Daniels, he did not get bullied. I'm saying he's better than Jalen Hurts. That's just me.
Yeah. Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in that division. There's no question about it.
I'll give it to him.
I'm not doing that. Yeah. Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the division.
Mike is good.
But at the same time,
Nick, it's calling to me like the Goblin Mask, bro. Like I want to say it's so bad, but I can't. Oh man.
He's the best quarterback in that division.
No, I want to say it's so bad.
But at the same time, I feel as though like Jaden Daniels is a part of a pattern of rookie quarterbacks that could, have that season where they could go off and they could do incredible things. We've seen it from CJ. We've seen it in the past as well. And Jaden Daniels has taken the Washington Commanders to incredible heights that they haven't seen in years. But at the same time, coming into the season, he's definitely ranked on a hierarchy, but defense is definitely going to be keying into on him. So it's going to be important to see what he could, how he could get over, how he could reverse that sophomore slump.
Yeah, because
Jaden
it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen.
I mean, it is bound to happen, and history will show you that it happens more often. Than But at the same time, Jaden Daniels, bro, like he still has to work with. Like a mid to poor offensive line. He still has to work with, the defense being here and there. Maybe they give us a field position. Maybe they don't. If
you give Jaden Daniels that 2020 Commanders team, the 2020 Commanders defense, when they went up against Tom Brady with Taylor Heineke and almost beat him, if you put Jaden Daniels on that team, I think they go to the NFC Championship game because that 2020 defense was special with Montez Sweat, Chase Young, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, the linebacker. Bro, that defense was special.
I mean, I won't argue that at all. But at the same time, with him getting to the NFC Championship game this past
Yeah, with this defense.
Like you gonna have to put him a step higher. He might have got to the Super Bowl.
Do you think that defense stops Philly though? Does that defense stop Philly?
I think defense. Well, the question is can that defense give him enough chances to get over Philly's defense?
I gotta look up I gotta look up the rankings because I'm actually interested in that now. I gotta look up the rankings for their defense.
Yeah, because like the way Philly defense was playing and the streak that they was on, you have to ask yourself: is your defense good enough to give you more and more opportunities than Jalen Hurts' defense? You know?
They were the 4th ranked defense that year.
Okay, but like coming in. Okay, so after. I would say I'll give you like a time length, like a week after Thanksgiving. Like, what would you say? Like, what would you say is like the average? If you're doing Football Reference, if you go from like week after week, like what would you say is like the rating of their defense from Thanksgiving all the way to the Super Bowl for Philly?
From this year?
Yeah, from this past.
There's the number one overall.
I think they were number 1. Yeah, if I'm not tripping, they were number 1.
Exactly. So my thing is like if your defense can keep Jalen Hurts off the field and you can figure out how to chip away at the number 1 defense since Thanksgiving and figure out a way to get points and figure out a way to find little holes in their defense little by little and get more possessions, I think that would make the difference between the Washington Commanders getting to the Super Bowl and winning the NFC and not winning the NFC.
Listen. Well, we're happy the Eagles won because we didn't want to see the Chiefs three-peat. We're okay.
For sure. I would have rather.
Okay with it.
I mean, well, because now that the Chiefs lost and the way that they lost, now Patrick Mahomes, in terms of Super Bowls, his name is starting to come up with John Elway.
But he has. But I can't do that. I can't do that because the nigga has 3. When we look at Tom Brady's career, bro, he's still on track to be the GOAT. Because remember, Tom Brady, he won 3 early in his career, and then he went on a 10-year drought with no Super Bowls, and then he won like 4 more. So Patrick Mahomes can go on this 10-year drought. He can make it to the AFC Championship game 10 years in a row. If he does that, he can still win 4 more Super Bowls and still have as many as Brady. That's like 15 more years.
Yeah, I agree with that. But what does the Super Bowl performances say? The Super Bowl performances say, bro, like even in the ones that he won, and definitely in the ones that he lost, like he has been looking very, very mid in a lot of those games.
The 2 that he lost, I ain't gonna lie, the 2 that he lost, elite defenses, like number 1 ranked defenses, and he had this last year. His O-line. I'm not gonna make no excuse because they had one of the best O-lines this year, so I can't make no excuse for that. But when they lost to Tampa Bay, bro, Tampa Bay was screaming at them, and they could not block.
The whole Chiefs front 5 was hurt.
Exactly. Yeah.
Both of their tackles retired because they missed that playoffs. The one of their interior O-line was instead of playing in the Super Bowl, he was helping out with patients and COVID. Another one was hurt, and the other one was hurt. Their whole front 5, their starting 5 was hurt against the best D-line in the league. And then this Super Bowl, Josh Sweat had 3 sacks before halftime. Right. They had Joe Thuney playing left tackle. So
like that's what I'm saying. Bro, when Patrick Mahomes, like he's played number 1 defenses with minimal weapons.
So I guess basically the question that we get into is like, all right, Patrick Mahomes and his losses versus his Super Bowl losses versus Brady and his Super Bowl losses. What does it look like?
All right, well, we go back to Brady's Super Bowl losses. I know in 2017 when he lost to Philly, he had 500 yards, I think. So 500 yards and like 4 touchdowns. That was one of the best Super Bowl loss performances in NFL history. So the 2011 season when he played,
snatched his chain twice.
Yeah, So let's look at that one. Giants, Patriots, Super Bowl.
I think the Giants' defenses were cracked out those years that they won.
I think there was too. Yes, that's what I'm gonna.
The Giants' defense from Thanksgiving all the way to that Super Bowl win was probably a top 5 defense.
No, the D line was cracked with Justin Tucker, JPP.
OT
We talking about 07. If we talking about 07 and 2011, bro, both of them defenses had to be top 5 from Thanksgiving all the way to that Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
The defensive line units, especially.
Okay, look, this is Tom from the 2007 Super Bowl. Tom Brady's stat line was he was 29 of 48, 266, and 1 touchdown. Now let's look at the one. That's not bad. That's not a bad one, but it's definitely better than Mahomes. I'll give him that. It's definitely better than one of Mahomes Super Bowls.
So Mahomes got what, three losses in the Super Bowl?
He has two losses.
Okay, so his 2
and then
to
and
3.
Yeah. And then in the second game, in the 2012 Super Bowl, Tom Brady was 27 of 41, 276, 2 touchdowns. How many times did he get sacked? I'm finna see. Like, what was the defense looking like?
And the thing is, Tom Brady, you gotta remember, like, bro, football is a team sport. Like,
yeah.
And that's just what it is. The reason Patrick Mahomes got this greatest of all time debate is when you watch him, he's making plays on his feet and passes that just Brady wouldn't do. And he's also doing the in pocket stuff that Brady does. Yeah, he got a couple more interceptions, but when you see those interceptions, those are times when Brady would just throw the ball away. Instead of throwing the ball away, he's stepping up, running away,
trying to make a play.
Yeah, out of nothing. Like Mahomes is special. That's the reason that they get to that position. And like
that's why I'm saying I don't think Mahomes wins 4 by the time.
You don't think Mahomes wins 4 in 15 years?
I don't think that he.
So if he plays as long as Brady,
he's already 30 years old. He's not playing until because his game relies a lot on his feet, bro.
But I'm just saying if he did, bro, if he did. Okay, so he has 3 in 7 years. So just say he plays another 7 years, he gets another 3. That's 6 in 14 years, which is better than Tom Brady's 7 in 23 years.
Well, you got to add on a lot of the things in terms of the eye test. Like, is he going to be moving the same out of the pocket? Is he going to be as mobile as he's been? Is he going to be able to improv and extend plays? Is he going to get better in the pocket? Is he going to get better as a pocket presence? Is he going to get better as a processor in the pocket? Is he going to, like, are those things going to come along? Because Brady didn't have any of these things. He didn't have half of the athletic feats that Patrick Mahomes has as a football player. But the thing about Brady is that his process and his reads was on a different level, bro. I feel like what Brady lacked in athleticism and able to get and run out of the pocket, he made up for with his process and in his quick drops, his quick counts and everything, and quick what is it, the 3-step drop back, quick things like that. So I feel like Brady played more of a strategic game at the quarterback than Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick Mahomes on this run, most of what he was doing was backyard football.
So just imagine if he was playing like traditional quarterback, like.
I mean, but I think that's what Patrick Mahomes is learning to do right now. I think he's learning more and more how to be a traditional quarterback.
Well, because he's, like Nick said, he's getting up there in age, but like he's not gonna be able to rely on his legs as much as he used to be able to. How is Patrick Mahomes really 30, bro? What the fuck? Time is flying by.
Yeah. He turns
30 in
September.
But that is fucking insane. Time is.
It's not like NFL quarterbacks is getting in the league at age 19, bro. Like, I mean,
yeah, I know it's not, bro. Luka's only like 25, 26, and he's been in the league for 8 years. Exactly. That sounds crazy.
It does.
Like basketball years and NFL years is just, I get it's completely different, but man, it's a huge difference to me. Like, it just feels so weird.
I agree with you.
I feel like the game of football, like, it will take a toll on you, bro. Like, once you.
It definitely does. It definitely does, bro. Because, bro, if you throw a 19-year-old into the NFL, if his name ain't Jeremiah Smith, he's not gonna make it. I think Jeremiah Smith is one of the only 19-year-olds that can make it. But I don't like, bro. Like that's why they say, like, stay in college, bro. You got to get your grown man body.
That's a fact. I mean, like, unless you got them Peyton Hillis, bro, like you got a grown man body at the age of 19, then you can go. Man,
Jeremiah Smith, I'm not gonna lie. If there's any college football player right now that could go, that's like a underclassman, like it's Jeremiah Smith.
At the age, like as a teenager.
Yeah, Jeremiah Smith could definitely, like, if he wanted to, if he was able to declare for the draft and one and done, I think he could make it, bro. He could be one of them ones.
Yeah, like Leaf when I was.
What if the NFL did do one and dones, bro?
A lot of players would be getting
bro, yeah, the NFL would be like a 5-year, like even the best of the best players will only be like 5-6 years.
Like, even still, bro, like depending on your position, bro, like let's be honest, bro. How many players that's not quarterback are playing more than 15 years?
Kickers. That's it.
So that's it. So I mean, like if you're playing
defensive lineman could.
Yeah, I mean,
but you got to be a different breed. Like Calais Campbell, like he's 6'8", 300 pounds. Like nobody's really moving him. Like he can do that.
Yeah.
Like he can do like Aaron Donald. He could have played a little bit longer, but he couldn't have played till Calais Campbell. Like how long Calais Campbell been playing?
I think if you come into the league at if you come into the NFL at 19 and you playing a physical demanding position, bro, you're probably gonna be retired before you hit the age of 30.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Yeah, play too much longer.
Because running back, we already know running back already. You don't last that long anyway because you're easily replaceable.
Could you imagine retiring before 30, bro? You ain't got nothing to do. That means you're gonna have to rack up money, bro, like crazy, bro. Like at the age of you as a professional athlete, you retire before 30. Something crazy had to happen to your career.
Not really. Bro, if you're making millions of dollars, right? And you already knew your whole life that was going to be your career path. You probably had an idea what you're going to do after retirement. You know, you ain't going to make as much money as you did before, but if you should have.
You could do what Junior Bridgman did, bro. He went from just a regular NBA guy to $100 millionaire, but like a damn near a billionaire just off an NBA contract. Like, you like, bro, it's possible.
He was a great businessman. R.I.P. to Junior Bridgman, but like it was like the thing about it is like I feel like the afterlife of a professional athlete, you really gotta like if you're not making that much bank, you really gotta map that shit out. Especially back in the 80s and the 90s and like before this era, before the last 10 years, bro. Like you really had to map out your future, bro. Like and how you was gonna plan the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of life after basketball, and I'm pretty sure, you know, if you want to be in podcasting or like, it's a lot of different avenues the players today can go. You know,
exactly.
So like,
we see like with the NBA players in their pods right now, like this is their segue to something different that's not basketball. Paul George, whenever he gets his podcast back up, like that's probably gonna be his thing when he retires because he's getting close to that
right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. So, like, just imagine he can fully drop basketball, which he should do. I'm not gonna lie, Paul George, I love you, but Jesus Christ,
no. Real talk. Wow. Okay, Paul George said that he gonna stop the podcast so he can focus on the season, right? And then
go left.
But then after they got a limit, like now he stops podcasting. Now the season's over. You podcasted the whole season just to stop during the off season.
Listen. I tell you, bro. The Philadelphia 76ers should they should go in a totally new direction. They got the NBA gave them the third pick for a reason. They basically telling them, yo, come up off of Paul George, come up off of Joel. They're not gonna work anymore. Go in a different direction.
Paul George podcasted the whole season, and then as soon as they got eliminated from the podcast, he said, "I'm gonna focus on the season." Huh?
Doesn't make sense. Look, and listen, Evan Turner, bro, who is an absolute complete bum at number 2 pick in his draft. He told us about what was going to happen if Paul George and Joel Embiid team up together, bro.
He did tell us that. He did say it.
He told us. And I'm the only person that listen, bro. Even though Evan Turner is an absolute complete garbage can, dumpster juice.
All right, we're 40 more minutes in. We haven't ranked any players. We talking about Evan Turner, and Mike made a point earlier that the reason I let y'all yap so long is I was seeing how wrong we were about Michael Parsons. We're really wrong, Mike, and I want to apologize.
Yeah, thank you for realizing that, buddy.
No.
How wrong were we? Wait, he's in
we are
top
that
20
wrong,
conversations?
Yeah, he's better than Dexter Lawrence. No. He's a better run defender than Dexter Lawrence. He's a better pass rusher than
like when Michael Parsons played, bro, he was the best edge rusher in the NFL, bro.
Yeah,
like when he wasn't hurt.
Okay, all right, but like I'm just based on the totality of the availability and the non-availability coming into this season, we would have to put him a little bit further back.
No, because listen. We would have to put him a little bit higher because when you compare the games that he did play and the games that he didn't play, it's a night and day difference on the defensive side of the ball. So if there was like a defensive most valuable player and it went on who was actually the most valuable player to their team, Micah Parsons would have been it. Because when he played and when we didn't play, a huge difference. Not in the first couple games because that's when we was ass. Like when he was getting belt by New Orleans and Baltimore and Detroit. When we got belt by them niggas, that don't count because Michael Parsons got hurt in the middle of that. But towards the end of the season, when he came back and got healthy and started playing, that's when we turned the shit around. That's when we went on a streak and we could have been in real playoff discussions, even with Dak being hurt, because Michael Parsons was playing and he kept our team in the game. Like we was really in playoff talks, like in playoff like real life 7 seed discussions. If we didn't lose to the Bengals, like had we beat the Bengals, we would have been legit playoff contenders because of the defense, because Michael Parsons was out there. So that's what I'm saying. Like you just gotta watch the games, bro. Like you gotta look.
The thing is, no. What I had to do to agree with you is I had to look at the stats. I had to remind myself who Michael Parsons is. Trey Hendrickson, yeah, he nice, but he played more. But Michael Parsons in less games, he's had more run stops than Dexter Lawrence and Trey Hendrickson. And it's like almost double more than them in less games. So like he's on another level of run defense than these guys, and he's only like 5 sacks off, and he's also like 5 games behind. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, Michael Parsons is better than him. We was doing it based a lot off just this season, but at the same time, like on the field, he's better. Like it's either you're getting ranked this year or you're not. Clearly, and we showed that with that, right? It's either you get ranked or not based on health. It ain't like nah. Michael Parsons,
and even when you said Dak, right?
Yeah, like we're not ranking.
Hey, bro, no. Even without the health, that nigga was ass this year, bro. Like I'm not gonna excuse that shit. That nigga was terrible.
He ain't have a year. That's the thing about it. Like that's why we gonna forget about it. He played.
Yeah. So last year didn't count. No, he played 8. He played 7. And then he played half the Falcons game. Man,
we just gonna forget about it. He was hurt. Like he ain't having.
I'm glad he got hurt, bro. I'm so glad he ended that season, bro. I'm being so serious. When they said Dak Prescott was out for the season, nigga, I thank God Dak Prescott got hurt because I was tired of watching it, bro. Like he's having a bad year. He's literally ruining his reputation by going out there every week with that star on his helmet and having no help and just trying to play Superman. He's ruining his reputation every pass, every incomplete pass, every pick. He's ruining this shit. That's why I'm glad he got hurt. So now this year he got a clean slate. He got a run game finally. He got 2 wide receivers finally. We'll be good this year. He should be good this year.
I still don't think y'all got a run game. Jaden Blue is a part of it, but Javonte Williams, don't expect too much out of him. Like
I don't. Trust me, it's running back by committee in Dallas. Like I don't expect nothing from nobody. Especially in the running back room in Dallas. No. Pollard is in Tennessee. He left last year.
They got Javonte Williams, the guy,
and Miles Sanders.
They got Miles Sanders, another guy who's like he's mid, but like he's mid.
He was decent in Philly. He didn't score a touchdown. I remember his last year in Philly. He didn't score a touchdown. I don't think.
Why did this just come up on my timeline? They said Cassie just took the stand on the
Okay, so
Why did this just come up on my timeline, bro? Oh,
All
man.
right,
Let's move on.
Hold on. Hey, I'll be back. Hold on.
I was low key. No, because I was I'm trying to zoom in. I'm zooming into your screen and seeing everybody, and then on the opposite side, on like the downside of your screen, it popped up. Somebody said something about that case. I was just like, nah, I'm not doing this. I keep forgetting. I follow so many people on YouTube and I sub to so many people, and then there's people actually doing this case and thinking that they court TV.
yeah, I just watch academics do it. Like before the pod, I watch academics.
Oh my
He
God,
just live during it. Like
Not
while
him.
I was waiting on Nick, I was editing, listening to academics just
Not
live
him.
reporting. Like
Not
he's
him.
literally reporting every word that's being said. But like we don't gotta. I know nothing about it. Look, we'll see how that stuff goes.
Not him. Anybody.
We'll see. Nah, I don't care. I don't care about it. I just listen to people, bro.
I do.
I have no
I be
opinions on
listening to this-
anything.
I be listening
No
to
opinion.
straight bozos on YouTube, but I was just like, wait a minute, what am I doing?
Nah, I just be listening, bro. Like
Because this shit
don't look.
out entertaining listening to some of these people talk about some of this stuff outside of sports and like the cases and everything that's
Yeah,
going.
but
bro,
we have
like-
no opinions on cases, Lee.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't either. So, but it is funny. It is funny as hell when you get to watching other people.
No, it is for so. It is for so.
It is, bro. Like Nick is shaking his head, bro. Nick, bro, I'm telling you, when you start clicking on what other people are saying about some of this shit.
I know, bro.
Yeah,
I
it's
know,
funny, bro. It's funny, bro.
I don't feel podcast right now.
Oh,
man,
nah,
yeah.
it just popped up randomly on my screen. Let's get back to the
All right, let's rank this because I got me off at 5, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's rank this.
All right, so-
Huh.
We changed Michael.
so
Mike,
wait,
would you
um,
want to change anything else? Because that was that was the Dallas Cowboys thing. Is there like anything else?
Nah, I'm cool. Like,
No, that
nah.
was we were
Is that Rashawn? Yeah, that's Rashawn Slater, I think. Yeah, everything else is everything else is cool.
Anybody want to move up Jaden McDaniels?
Hell yeah.
Jaden McDaniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Nah, Jaden Daniels is cool where he at, but like it's not that like he's cool where I think he's cool where he's at.
Yeah, he cool. Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
All right,
So who we got?
Hey, bro, how you just no? Aiden Hutchinson can't be on this list. He only played 4 games.
I know, but all right. The reason we did it is because it might be a career-ending injury, and we feel bad. Like we think.
But that's not no career ender. He'll be back. He was but they said if he would have played, if the Lions would have made the Super Bowl, he would have played in the Super Bowl.
It was a pity one. Like we said that he might be done, bro. Like,
Bro, I got the screenshot of that shit. That shit was crazy.
I know, but like
Nah, I got the screenshot of it too, bro. Like
That shit was.
Look,
nasty work, bro.
if Aiden was healthy, bro, he would have been above TJ Watt, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, he would have won Defensive Player of the Year for sure. But
He
like,
just
yeah.
He might have been over Myles Garrett.
Might, but he would have won DPOY for sure. Like he would have won it over
He would've won
PS2.
Defensive Player of the Year for sure. But they about that injury, bro. Like when the injury happened, they took him to that immediate hospital and performed surgery. Right then.
They had to, bro. That shit was crazy. That was like probably worse than it was probably worse than the Alex Smith. Not Alex Smith.
Paul George.
Oh no, nothing was worse than the Alex Smith. Oh god,
Or
they
Alex-
said
Oh,
the Alex Smith one. I still got visions of that shit in my head. They said if that happened on a battlefield, bro, in the army, it would have had to amputate.
no, for real, yeah, bro. They probably had to amputate that shit even in the hospital. Like even when he was at the hospital, that was an option.
It was a corps sergeant, bro, from the Marines said, "Yo, if this happened on the battlefield, we would have amputated it."
Like, damn, that shit was okay. Yeah, nothing gets worse than that.
Yeah, no, nothing good. He wouldn't have had. He had to learn how to walk again.
Bro,
Yeah.
that was the day I stopped. Okay, God. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say something. I stopped respecting Aaron Donald, bro. Bro, he said the craziest thing I ever heard in my life.
What did he say?
Like, and y'all could go back and watch. In Alex Smith, first game back in the NFL, when he sacked him, he jumped on his back and said, "I had to make sure his leg was good." That was crazy.
Oh yeah, he did say yeah. I do remember that. Yeah,
Hell,
he did
bro, imagine if that shit broke again.
It was
Oh my.
Aaron Donald, yeah, because he talked about that in an interview, in one of his retirement interviews or whatever. He said, "Yo, he was like that was the he talked about that moment. He was like that was the moment where I realized like, yo, you really responsible. Like, yo, you could really go out here and hurt somebody." Aaron, like
He said that?
Yeah, he said.
All right, bet. So he know. Okay, so he know he wrong. Bet. Because that was crazy when I heard that. I was like, no.
So when he got the sack on Alex Smith, when it happened, he was just like, oh shit. As he was running, he was realizing, oh, I can't. Yo, don't hurt him.
Hold on.
Don't hurt him.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. So he was realizing that.
To say that, bro.
Yeah,
Nah. He
So,
jumped on his back and said, "I was making sure his leg all right."
His leg all right. Yeah, definitely. So who we got at 76?
At 76, man, you right, man. Let's start this list off at 76. We got a lot of options, and the fact that we ain't even ranked players and we are hour in is wild, Nick. It's wild.
I was knowing who yapping.
So we gonna have to rearrange the list because like it looked like more than 25 people up here.
No, but it's just a lot of options. It's just we're gonna rank the last 25. People ain't gonna make it. Like Leo Chanel, he is not making the cuts. Nah, or a lot. I think it's just weird. Time to maybe it's receiver time, bro. Like Geno Smith, is Geno Smith better than Chris Godwin? Is Geno Smith better than Devontae Adams?
No.
We gotta rank these receivers.
Godwin is up there. I put Godwin a little bit higher, probably in the 60s. Chris Godwin,
who you think the best receiver that was left on the list, Nick?
Tay Adams.
Tay. Who the next best receiver?
Godwin. I think Godwin had a year, didn't he?
He got injured like halfway.
Like he had a year.
He was having himself a year before.
If he didn't get hurt, Nick, he would have been like Trey McBride type.
Nah, he would have had like. He would probably got the Triple Crown.
Yeah, like he was balling. So yeah, let's put it. I think he better than Geno too. I know he is. Who else? I like Devonta Smith a lot. I ain't gonna lie. The Devonta Smith. Yeah, Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack had him a year. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you can throw Khalil Mack up there.
Khalil Mack. Yeah, Khalil Mack had him a year.
Khalil Mack, who he played for now? Chargers, right?
Yeah. And like he was good. He was good.
I'm thinking about what he used to be, bro. Like
what he used to be was crazy, but like he's still productive, like Al Horford type, you know?
Yeah. How about
I think we sleeping on AJ Terrell.
AJ Terrell with that's
Falcons DB. Nick, what you think about AJ Terrell and where Justin Simmons playing now? The Falcons? Yeah. The Falcons, when they safety duo is crazy when I watch them play.
I think McDuffie better though.
Better than who?
The Falcons got way too much talent to not have players at least in the top 100. Like
both them fucks.
You think
that's some of that secondary, they belong up in
Yeah,
there.
I think like okay. I'm cool with McDuffie.
Okay.
McDuffie had an okay year. It wasn't nothing that really rung out to me.
Yeah, I don't look McDuffie. He all right.
Man, you talking to the one wrong person who be watching almost every single Chiefs game because I have to basically.
Yeah.
You talking
watch
to
all
her
the games, bro, because they was on prime time, Nick. That's why he wasn't nothing else. They was the only slot.
That and I had to watch them against the Broncos twice too. So I had to watch that.
What about CJ Stroud?
One quarterback for one tier. One quarterback for one tier.
Do you think CJ Stroud is the next best quarterback?
I'd say Purdy, bro.
coming into this year, I think Jordan Love had a better year than him.
Oh man,
that's just me. I think him and Jordan Love are on the same trajectory in terms of like where they can go. But I think Jordan Love did have the better year.
Y'all still sleeping on Brock.
No, Nick, I'm not. That's why I added him to the list.
I fell asleep on Brock, and I'm not waking up, bro. Like you can leave me alone about Brock.
Nick, that's the reason I put him on.
Nick, I refuse, bro. Like I'm not going down this. I'm not going down this avenue. No.
The 49ers run such a gimmicky offense. I get it, but like the Packers almost do too. And one of them guys run it well. You know? Well, both of those guys got great coaching. When one of them performs good with it. That I started to like, I gotta start letting go of the
Well, yeah, that's because they're the same coach. They come from the same coaching tree.
Exactly.
Bro.
So like they run like the same plays, Leaf. They gotta the talent isn't the exact same, but like talent level isn't like Brock Purdy be looking better to me.
The reason why we could get away with it is because we got Josh Jacobs in the backfield, bro. Like that's a get it through the mud type of running back, bro. Like so, I mean, when you have that, you're able to play. You're able to not switch up a lot of shit. And if it work, it work. And if it don't, and then you ain't got a second option any damn way. So like, that's what pisses me off about the play calling, but.
Yeah, I'll put Purdy above Love, and I think Purdy next too. Yeah, so I don't know if I would rank him next. I don't know if I'd rank him next out of the players though. Out of quarterbacks, yeah, but players, wait, have we done O-line yet? Yeah, that's gonna be the last guy. Then who the best O-lineman? Trey Smith.
I would say.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh wait, no, Trey Smith or Joe? Trey Smith or Joe?
Trey Smith.
And then the next tier, we got 81 and 90 at a row below. We got who next? Brock Purdy at 81, Nick?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Purdy at 81 is cool.
Purdy at 81. Kobe.
Yeah.
Then we got who you think next, Nick? Bucky Irvin, Devon David Montgomery. Alvin Kamara was having him a year until he got hurt, and the Saints like Alvin Kamara legitimately.
Oh man, yo, what happened?
He was really good though. No. What happened was that he began the year as like one of the best backs in the league, and then the Saints' whole entire O-line got hurt. The whole O-line got hurt, and then he got hurt, and then their quarterback got hurt. And then their wide receivers got hurt. That the Saints' entire offense got hurt.
Who they got starting this year, bro? Because
quarterback Tyler Show, or they don't know. They tanking this year. They tanking this year for Arch Manning.
Well, Derek Carr not starting no more because he retired.
He retired.
Yeah. They tanking for Arch Manning.
They tanking? Oh, okay.
Bro, they are tanking for Arch Manning. That is why
my Wi-Fi went out. I don't know what the hell happened. My Wi-Fi went out.
Yeah, we started ranking the players and my
I got Spectrum trash ass.
I got Spectrum too. Don't worry about it.
Them niggas fucking stink, bro.
They only got Xfinity over in fucking New Rochelle area of New York, like towards like upstate. They're gonna come to the city soon, but Xfinity not in the city yet.
Got fucking Optimum and shit over here.
That Optimum is trash. I'll never go back to that. I almost got in a fight with somebody from Optimum, man, because they was doing some strange shit and they was doing something with the wires, bro. I was like,
no, that's what happened to me, bro. My Wi-Fi went out for like 2-3 days. They fucked up the wires and then they was out for 2-3 days, bro. Calling them and shit. They're like, "Oh, can't come for no 2-3 days." I'm like, "What?"
Right. So I got 2-3 days. I got to go to somebody else's house, man, to go do my shit. Okay.
Hey, but 82, Mike. Who would you rank at the 82nd best player in the NFL?
Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith should be higher.
Yeah, we started mentioning his name. Like
Devontae Smith should be above Geno. Like, what the bro? What are y'all thinking? Devontae Smith should be above BTJ and Malik Neighbors. Like, bro, he should be above Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. But y'all are tweaking. Like Smitty need to be up there, bro. Bro, like, do y'all forget this is a Cowboys fan talking to y'all about Eagles players, bro?
I don't
Like
like that, bro. Kirby Joseph.
Like Smitty need to be up there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Zach
at least top
Bond.
40. Like
Baker Mayfield.
put him up. I also feel like, bro, now that I'm looking at this shit, I mean, you can't throw everybody up there, so everybody can't be at the top.
Yeah, that's exactly. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's the highest rated safety on this list? Who's the highest rated safety
What
up
do you
here?
think about right here, Nick?
Well, that's cool. And to move Christian Gonzalez down and 20 on this one.
Yeah.
So, who's the highest rated DB that you have to put up?
Yeah. That's what I was about to start writing down. We have PS2, I think. That's the highest rated DB.
As he should be.
Okay,
That sounds about right. Yeah.
So who hasn't gotten on the list that's at secondary right now?
Like I was saying, AJ Terrell. I like Justin Simmons, Marshawn Lattimore.
You could put AJ Terrell.
AJ Terrell's good.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lattimore, he's still good.
Yeah, no, he's still good, but
no, AJ Brown made him cry, so he lost all respect for me.
wait, oh my
AJ Brown made him cry.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, what do I be missing out on? I'm gonna have to go and see what you talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait. Can you explain that to me, Mike?
AJ Brown was bullying his ass all game. The nigga started crying.
Like, did he like the tear came out his eye? Like,
Yes.
Okay.
Like that nigga was walking off the field whimpering and shit, like
Bruh, AJ Brown makes Lattimore cry.
No, that's crazy.
All right, next one. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Kyler Murray, y'all don't feel like we getting to the no. Bucky, I think Alvin Kamara is actually really good, and he was just hurt, and the Saints' entire offense got messed up.
Alvin Kamara is my daughter's favorite player.
You want to put Alvin Kamara here?
Put him at number 1.
That's real. That's real. we can put him at 84.
Man, though, yo, he done fell off the face of the earth, didn't
He
he?
ain't really fall off though. He's the same player. He's the same guy. Look, he's always been the guy who gets hurt, but when he's good, he has a crazy year. He's like a worse version of Christian McCaffrey. What Jimmy Butler is to Kawhi Leonard is what Christian McCaffrey is to Alvin Kamara.
Okay. So you're saying Alvin Kamara is the Christian McCaffrey of... No, you're saying...
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but you need one more. You need one more runner. You need like...
Yeah, I'm using an NBA comp. Like,
yeah, okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
He's saying that basically Alvin Kamara like Kawhi Leonard and then fucking...
No, I'm saying
no, Jimmy Butler.
Christian McCaffrey like
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard and Alvin Kamara like Jimmy Butler.
Yes.
Christian McCaffrey like Kawhi?
Like the boys is always just hurt, bro. They always hurt, but when they play, they ball. Like Alvin Kamara, he be balling, bro. He be balling. He just be hurt, man. And then the Saints' whole team got hurt. The whole O-line. That's why they took Kelvin Banks in the first round. They took a random quarterback who's going to be a bust on purpose at round 2. It's not the fact that he's going to be a bust. It's the fact that he's going to be a backup quarterback for the future. He's going to build chemistry with the team, be their backup quarterback next year, get them pick one, and get Arch Manning. No way you take Tyler Show and think that he's good. No, you take him to tank. Tyler Show is tanking.
I'm not going to lie. If your offensive line breakdown, it's almost a given that you got to get injured, bro. Like,
yeah. That's why they took O-line in the first round. They knew Derek Carr was retiring, so like they ain't know how the quarterbacks were gonna fall, but they had to take one that they weren't gonna promise to start a job at round 2. Like Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel, they might actually go and win the job if they play well, or Jalen Milroe. Tyler showed he's a 26-year-old guy who maybe I'm asleep and I'm gonna be wrong about Tyler Show. I think this is just the Saints making sure they have pick one.
That's a fact.
No, it's crazy. Next up at pick at player 85, I meant to say. It's a lot of players that we could go. We had to.
Why? Whoa! Why are we disrespecting Sauce Gardner? Why he's not on the list yet?
Because
he's in the 90s.
We've all came to agreement that he's overrated.
Yeah, he's very overrated. Steak and cook.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Taking for somebody, I gotta watch Jets games. Bro, I live in New York, bro. Like these steak and cook. In pride.
Yeah.
That nigga, like, you gotta be like, he is a bucket of extra crispy.
And then he also always puts his team in bad positions because at the end of games, he holds the entire game. So referees at the end of the game, that's where they teach him. You know, like you did that all game. We've been telling you to stop. End of the game on the line, flag, and he always messes it up for the Jets.
That was the first time that happened was when I went to the Jets Chiefs game, bro, and I was so happy but so disappointed at the same time.
Yeah. He keeps ruining games because like he's trying to like lock players up by holding on them. That's not football. That's penalties. Like it's almost like who's the Chiefs right tackle?
Juwan Taylor.
It's almost like that, but like it's not. But he's better, you know. But like that's what it looked like, but from the defensive side of the ball.
Why every time I look up for something with AJ Brown, I don't get nothing but Antonio Brown vibes from him, bro. Every time I look up a press conference.
Because they're cousins and they have the same last name. They look alike too.
Oh my god.
no, they're literally cousins. You're supposed to get the same. They have the same last name. They're family, bro.
Oh my god.
He said, "Why does AJ Brown and Antonio Brown remind him of each other and their cousins?"
Because they are cousins, bro. Like you come from a family of kleptomaniacs, bro. Like god damn.
You funny man.
God. They are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At 85, who we got? Is Mike watching Sauce Gardner film?
No. I believe you when you say he's a holding merchant, bro. I'm getting an argument out of me on that shit, bro. Like if you say he a holding merchant, shit, the nigga's a holding merchant, bro.
Hey, what about David Montgomery at 85? Like obviously Alvin Kamara more talented, but David Montgomery would be healthy and like nice power back.
I'm agreeing. I fuck with it. But why is Geno up there? Like, why is Geno 81?
You want Geno down? You want Geno down more?
Nigga, I want him off.
Right?
Like, I'm cool with him if he's at 100, bro. Like, he can be 100. I just think there's.
So we just gonna predetermine Geno at 100. Is that what it sounds like? Or
yeah,
maybe we might even take him off.
Yo, where y'all got Jalen Ramsey at?
That's who I was looking at next.
He kind of Nick. What you think about Jalen Ramsey?
He fell fuck off.
He fell off, man. Yeah, I think so too.
He needs to come to Dallas and play safety, bro. No. That's what he need to do. He need to come to Dallas on the minimum and play and switch to safety, bro. Jalen Ramsey would be the best safety in the NFL.
That's the end of his career.
Need to come to Denver.
He's at the end of his career. This is what I'm saying. All the all-time cornerbacks, when they like Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, when these niggas when they switch to when they get later on in their career, they switch to safety and they don't really have a drop off. Like they're still the same guy that they were when they played cornerback.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, you got to put them in different sets, though. Like you mentioned Woodson. When we got Charles Woodson in 2011, we put him in mostly blitz packages. We turned
in the slot.
Tackler. Yeah, we put him in slots. So and we put him in the box because he was a good tackler. So I mean Ramsey, damn man, I don't know what you would do for Ramsey, but I mean putting him as
that's just what I would do. That's what I would do because I've seen it. I've seen it work. I've seen elite cornerbacks switch to safety later on in their career and they don't have a drop off and they're still the same guy. That's just what I'd do. Because I've seen it before. I mean, and Jalen Ramsey, even when he does switch to safety, he's already one of the best tackling DBs in the NFL. Mm-hmm. So him switching to safety, he's still gonna be doing the same thing he was doing. He's still gonna come up and make the hits anyway. So why not be able to just like free roam? Because when a player of Jalen Ramsey's caliber, your coach is just not gonna say, "Hey, you play this, you do what I tell you." No. if I'm a defensive coordinator and Jalen Ramsey is on my team, I'm letting him roam wherever he wants to go because I believe I've seen him. He's good enough. I trust him. I trust his eyes that he knows what to do. So I'm gonna let him roam. I'm gonna let him do whatever, and that's why I would put him at safety so he can do that. So he don't have to just stay at just cornerback.
Because he's not as athletically gifted.
Exactly. He's not. He doesn't have the same. Exactly. Thank you. He's not as athletic as he used to be. And
I'm not mad at it, bro. Like it's just, I don't know, bro. Like I feel like you got like this gonna come down to like what's around him, staff, that type of shit.
yeah, exactly. He needs to. That's why I said come to Dallas, bro. That's why I said he need to come to Dallas. Even though he said out of his own mouth, he said he would never play for Jerry Jones because in 2016, when he was supposed to get drafted, Jerry Jones said, if you are there at pick 4, we're taking you. He told Jalen Ramsey that to his face. And Jalen Ramsey used to be a Cowboys fan. But we took Zeke instead, and then Jalen Ramsey went to Jacksonville. And that's what he said he'll never play for Dallas as long as he's in the NFL. I'm hoping he changed his mind because I really need him in Dallas, bro. Like, for real.
Nah, niggas don't change their mind about no shit like that.
Hey, if I'm Jerry Jones,
Dallas. He's from Dallas. That's why he took it offensive.
Nah. He fucking he egotistical as fuck too. So he ain't doing that.
hey, when in my opinion, bro, when you're that good, you can do that. Like, especially at a cornerback like DB. Like
he's proven also.
Exactly. Did I say at a cornerback like DB or at a position like DB?
We understood what you meant.
Okay, thank you. I knew I fucked up. I knew I said some bullshit. But yeah, exactly. At a position like DB, bro, if you're like that, you can be that. Like, you can be cocky. You can say whatever you want in the media. And me, if I'm a coach, I'm not going to tell you not to do it because, nigga, go talk your shit. You're the best in the league. Like, go talk your shit, bro. Like, wide receivers, too. Shit, if I could...
Yeah. Let's move on with this list. Yeah.
So who we got at 85? We got DB.
My headset is tripping.
Who you got, Mike? Or okay. For me, options so far, I'm looking at like James Conner, Bucky Irvin,
Quinnen Williams, bro. Show the big men some love, bro.
Quinnen Williams. It's not crazy. It's just that the Jets defense was their problem this year. They had Robert Saleh, who's a good defensive coordinator. I just think it's time to like.
I don't think it was him though. It wasn't Quinnen though.
Yeah, it wasn't him. DJ Reed played really well on that Jets. Him and Quinnen were the two best players on that Jets defense last year. What you think about? Quinnen cool. You got who next? DeForest Buckner, Aaliyah McNeil. Yeah.
DeForest Buckner, bro. What he been doing, bro? Like
he had like 5.5 sacks. He not that.
He's been quietly eating, bro. The coach just suck. So he's not gonna get that much attention because the coach is just ass. But he's been plays, though. He's still good. Like DeForest Buckner's still good. The coach just terrible.
I just keep on looking back at DK for some reason. I don't know why. Keep on looking back at DK.
I'm not gonna. I don't know. DK's he can be up there, maybe like 90. I got him at 90.
DK Metcalf here not crazy, bro. These receivers are talented, bro. Like remember, it's a receiver league. Like,
yeah, but not everybody can make the top 100, bro. Is that fucking? No, that's Jordan Addison. But I thought that was Nelson Aguilar. I was finna rage. I was finna say, bro, what the
hell?
Hey,
well, what about like Bobby Wagner up there, bro? I think Bobby Wagner is
is he better than DK Metcalf?
Bobby is still solid.
Nah, he is though. He's still
Bobby is still damn good, bro. Like listen, take it from a Packers fan, bro. Like yo, I ain't gonna lie, the shit that he was doing in Seattle, I don't think I've ever seen nobody go from playing in the middle and then covering down the fucking field. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, did this dude just do that? I'm like, yo, Bobby is real. Bobby is still one of the realest on linebackers in the game.
Bro, he still might have been like the best run stopper in the league last year at the age of like, how old is Bobby? 34. He's 34. I'm looking right now. And he still might have been like best run stopper in the league, which is crazy. Like linebacker wise. Oh, man. But is he better than DK? Man, Bobby Wagner. The thing
I
about
would
him.
go with DK right now. I
I'll
mean,
put him
what
over
has DK
DK.
been doing?
Man, DK had a good year. DK had 1K for sure. His route tree not as big though, and Bobby Wagner, he's involved every play because what he does. DK ain't have 1K. He had 992. Yeah, I know.
Man, if you don't go ahead and round that shit up to 1,000,
Nah. He should be. Why can't I round it up to 1,100?
nigga, because it doesn't work that way. What?
Exactly.
It doesn't work that way.
Exactly.
No, but bro, I know your ass in school. If you was taught fucking, if it was more than 5, you go up. If it's less than 5, you go down.
Yeah,
bro.
but
Like,
there's no, for sure. But there's players who like Lad McConkey. I wonder what he did this year. There's players.
all right, bro. Nah, Lad McConkey actually balled. Like that nigga's
Yeah.
actually good.
Yeah. He had 1.2. 1.2. I could round for him 1.2, and he had more.
Nah,
touchdowns.
you can't. No, that's not how that, bro. This nigga is crazy. That's not how that works, bro. It don't work like that.
What do you mean?
No, you can't say 1.0. He had 1,149. Like
Yeah, but
it'll be
come
11. It'll be 1150 if you round it up. Then not
No, come on, bro. Like
anyway. Okay, nigga. But we're arguing about irrelevant shit, man. Like, let's talk ball.
but for ball,
He definitely had a better year than because they actually made the playoffs too. He definitely had a better year than
Yeah,
DK.
and ball wise, he in the offense, he's more versatile than DK. That's why the Steelers traded George Pickens. DK and George Pickens are outside.
Are the same player.
Yeah,
Bro, that's what I said that in the chat. I said, damn, when the day the Cowboys traded for George Pickens, I said, damn, the Steelers they gave George Pickens $150 million just to trade George Pickens because they're the same fucking player.
Exactly.
Same damn player.
That's why they didn't want to pay to George Pickens. DK, he has a short.
But why not just keep the original though?
Because DK is better at what he does, more.
But it's cheaper. And George Pickens still has a chance to grow.
Yeah, they also had Russell Wilson at the time. Maybe they actually wanted to keep him because they have no quarterback right now. Maybe
Will Howard, fucking
Aaron Rodgers, maybe.
Bro,
I hope
I'm sick and tired of hearing about Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Me too.
Can he retire already?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, get out of my league, bro. Like, god dang.
Out of my league, damn.
No, I agree, but I
Bro, because enough is enough, bro. Enough is enough. Like, nigga, we're tired of this every offseason drama. It's been the same way for the past 4 years, bro. Nigga, in 2020, 2021, actually, that was the MVP year. So, 22, he contemplated retirement. All this fucking bullshit, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Listen, the time of my life as a Packers fan, watching Aaron Rodgers, bro, like in them early years, bro, man, I don't think I ever seen anybody throw the ball better.
In his prime, he was special. In his prime, he was the greatest.
The way that it ended, bro, like, I could do without that. I mean, the second that
that's on these players though, yo. That's on these players though, because we got shorts to do. But we probably ain't gonna be able to finish all of them.
No, I don't even know if we're gonna do the short. I had Bobby. I had Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, Bobby B-Wags, Lad. You all right? I'm the one holding us up. You all right?
No.
Facts.
DK Metcalf. And we had DK.
Nah, I think like Juwan Jennings, T. Higgins is better. No.
You got
T. Higgins is better than DK.
He does.
Okay.
No, T. Higgins is better than T. Higgins. Whoa.
You better than Bobby?
Yeah. Wait. Where are we ranking T. Higgins? T. Higgins is better than Bobby. That's cool enough. Like I do think him as a wide receiver one, we'd have to see how he looked.
I feel like y'all warping my mind with this shit because there's so many. Like I feel like players belong higher, but some players are lower. Like.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying, bro. You can't put everybody at the top. Like everybody can't go up there,
bro. Yeah, I had to put T. Higgins back down, bro.
I mean, if you got T. Higgins in front of Bobby, that's cool, bro.
Do you agree with that?
I just want to know. I just don't know the exact number.
He had 9-11 on the year with 10 touchdowns. So him and.
Okay,
but then look at Jamar's numbers. Remember, T. Higgins has Jamar on the other side. Jamar just won a triple crown.
Exactly, and he also had 10 touchdowns. Like he's really productive. Like great.
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll put him above Bobby. Who else? We gonna speed this up a little bit. Nate Wiggins was really good to me. Nate Wiggins is really good.
I don't know if he's a top 100 player just yet.
Yeah, no, he's not. You right. So let me not mention him.
Nick Bonito, where's Nick Bonito? Is that him right there with the Bronco? Yeah.
Hey, y'all remember that stat, bro? The most garbage time sacks. It was Nick Bonito with 50%.
That is crazy. Hey, but bro. A sack is a sack, bro. I'm not.
A sack is not a sack. It's a garbage time sack.
Nah, a sack is a sack, bro.
Yeah, the second most in the league, bro. Whenever y'all want to put him, I'm not gonna argue. Look, I'm letting the Broncos fan decide. That's what I've been waiting on.
Yeah, put him there.
All right. Whenever
of course he gonna say that. Of course he gonna say that.
He's not co-signing.
All right, offensive lineman.
Oh yeah.
Joe Alt there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. How about yeah? That's cool. And then we got the last 9 players because we already predetermined Geno. Who has to make?
Oh no, Jordan Love. Hell, bro, get Geno the fuck out of there and put those first 4 quarterbacks right there, bro. Hell nah, I'm not, bro. We can't disrespect them niggas like that. Especially Jared Goff.
And Geno is at 99 at least.
Yeah, get him down. Like, I'm definitely putting CJ Stroud, Jared Goff, Sam Darnold.
Better player than
Yes. Nigga, Jared Goff just had 37 touchdowns and 12 picks, bro. And he threw 5 picks in one game.
Exactly, and they won.
Bro, exactly.
The team is dead,
bro. But that's my point, nigga. Jared Goff still threw 37 touchdown passes on the season, bro. Like, come on, stop disrespecting.
You know
him,
what?
Man,
You're right. If I want to now that he got a new coaching staff, he could prove me wrong. So like,
is that Jason Tatum?
Yeah.
What's it say?
Underwent surgery he tore his Achilles.
Yeah,
I know it was.
Yeah, but I seen bro. Dre Greenlaw, the same thing happened when he was during the Super Bowl when he fucking tried to launch off and he pushed off and tore his Achilles. That same thing, same shit, bro. That's tough.
South is getting the number 1 pick next year. But yeah, we can move on. 93.
Yeah.
Who we got?
All right. Do you think Jared Goff was the best quarterback out of them though?
Yeah, Jared Goff is definitely yes. He's the best quarterback out of those last 3. Yes.
Nick, who was the
best?
Yes. Nick, who's the
best?
Who?
He didn't have a better year than Darnold. He
did. He did, and he beat Darnold twice. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. He beat both of those quarterbacks twice, bro. He beat both of them twice.
All right.
So yeah, Jared Goff had a
team beat him. Hell with that.
Nah, but all right, I'm finna look up the stats. I'm finna look up the stats from those games, bro.
Okay.
See, Jordan Love had 25 and 11, bro. You may tell me 25 and 11 is better than 37 and 12? Fuck out of here.
Digging that, man. Them 5-yard touchdowns.
What about Sam Laporta? Is Sam Laporta better than
Sam Laporta? Why is Sam Laporta? Bro, y'all see, I don't even be seeing a lot of these niggas, and Sam Laporta should be way higher.
I ain't asked Sam Laporta till today. That was me. He was somebody that the Lions tight end.
Go watch tape. That nigga is cold, bro.
I ain't asked Sam Laporta till today, y'all. So like, is he better than Baker Mayfield?
He's like the third. Is George Kittle, Brock Bowers, Sam Laporta, bro. So wherever you got Brock Bowers,
that's
put him below.
Below Brock Bowers.
Below Brock Bowers.
Below Brock Bowers, Nick.
Yeah.
But Sam Laporta had a similar rookie year, and like he's also still been.
No. He did not. He did not. If it wasn't for Jaden Daniels, Brock Bowers would have won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but Sam Laporta had a crazy.
He did. It was nowhere near Brock Bowers, bro.
Sam Laporta had a sophomore slump. What are we talking about here?
Okay, Brock Bowers. No, y'all looking right so far. Brock Bowers was crazy. Yeah, I know he was, but like,
no, he didn't have a sophomore slump. 726 and 7 touchdowns. That's great.
No,
that's not a sophomore slump.
He's still good. Brock Bowers better. Creed Humphrey better. He could be right next to Zach Bond. Fred, yeah. What about right there? What y'all think?
Damn, we get all 3 Eagles DBs right next to
you. Yeah. And I remember when we ranked them, we said we may as well, and that's ended up what happening again.
Yeah. All right, next.
Yeah. Okay, so next we got Juwan Jennings had a great year.
Edge rusher.
Bro, hey, are we sleeping on?
Is that Rousseau?
Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah, Gregory.
Is that Alex Highsmith as well, or is that Montez Sweat? Yeah, Alex Highsmith, Montez Sweat. I see it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Brian Burns. Am I sleeping on him?
Montez Sweat should be Super Bowl MVP, so we got to put him up here.
I don't know what you talking about.
No, that's Josh Sweat. You thinking of Josh Sweat?
Oh.
Yeah, he got
yeah.
Josh, man, not Montez.
I ain't gonna lie, no, I'm sleeping on Brian Burns. I'm sleeping on Brian Burns. He's better than Joe Alt, but like I'll put him behind Joe Alt. Yeah.
Well, look like the Celtics is cooked.
Yeah, Brian Burns at 92.
Yeah, that's tough, bro. I'm the biggest Jason Tatum hater. I don't like Jason Tatum at all, but I feel bad.
Nah, you ain't a bigger Jason Tatum hater than me.
Okay. Well, you got it then. I thought I was. You got it. You can hate him more.
I've been on many pages talking about how the Boston Celtics got 2 Scottie Pippins.
Yeah,
you did. Yeah, you did say that. Damn. I remember that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, hopefully he get back healthy, bro. Because like I saw it soon as it happened last night.
The whole next year.
Yeah, I saw it as soon as it happened last night. It was.
They're gonna dump that team. Then he's gonna sit out the next year. They get the number 1 overall pick.
I think.
Damn, that's crazy that they went from championship, like literal championship aspirations, to we gotta blow the shit up just because Jason Tatum got hurt.
No, we gotta blow it up because they paying them niggas too much money. They
is paying Jaylen Brown too much. Like, what is that? $600 million with those two alone?
Yep, exactly.
That's crazy.
Man, prayers up to Jason Tatum, man.
No. Like, there's no way in hell if I'm the Boston GM, there's no way I'm even signing Jaylen Brown to that big ass contract. No way. Like I've seen enough with the first one, but like the first time I seen enough, gang. Like it's time for you to go somewhere else.
We'll talk about
and I'll be on tomorrow. Yeah. Because I'm actually in tune with ball this year. So
tomorrow night, 7 p.m. y'all boys. Yeah. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah.
That some WNBA games while I'm at it too, man.
Yeah, that was bad, bro. 92, we got Brian Burns. Who is there somebody else that has to make the list? David Njoku not bad.
How about
David Njoku does have to make the list.
What about these quarterbacks, CJ and Jordan Love, bro? Just throw them up there.
CJ and Jordan Love.
Not before Sam Darnold. Not before. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Sam Darnold. He was a bad team merchant.
Yeah, he played with the best wideout in football.
No, that was definitely Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush.
And then when TJ Hawkinson came back, you saw how good he was playing. And Jordan Addison, like I want to rank his weapons before him, and we haven't ranked his weapons yet. Like,
damn, that's crazy. We haven't put Aaron Jones or Hawkinson or Jordan Addison up there.
No, those weapons are so tough, and like I think we at the point where like a name you mentioned when y'all was talking about Jalen Ramsey, I started thinking about Devon Witherspoon. Like I never even had him on the list.
He definitely needs to be up there.
Is Devon Witherspoon a top 100 player, Nick?
Yes. Sure. Weekend.
See, that's the thing. It ain't like undoubtedly. Juwan Jennings, is he a top 100 player, Nick?
No. Jackson
Smith-Njigba.
Maybe.
If you say JSN but not Devin Witherspoon.
Aline McNeil.
No.
Bucky Irvin.
Yes.
Bucky bite.
Bucky was real. Like, I'll go Buck.
Bucky or Raheem Mostert?
Bucky over Raheem.
Devon.
Bucky over his whole running backs on this list, bro.
I love Bucky too. Yeah, I love Bucky too. I love Bucky. I think Bucky's a top 100 player too. No, this man is nice. Is he above Jared Goff?
See about Jared Goff? No.
Hey y'all, I got a dip.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Hey, it was nice streaming. Nice potting with y'all. I'll be back tomorrow though for the NBA.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
So we got 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Got 4 more players left.
We got
Jonathan Smith. Is he a 100 top 100?
No.
So you telling me
not
that
before
Jordan
Goddard
and
or Hawkinson?
CJ Stroud is not top 100?
I think Devon Witherspoon. Oh man, let me see what Devon Witherspoon did last
Is that
year.
what I'm being told right now?
I don't even know, bro.
He had a sophomore slump. It one good year, man. He's scaring, and he looked bad, bro. Nah, Nick. I think Devon Witherspoon got to be
Okay.
almost like if you round it up, he had 10 passes defended and 10 run stops, 10 run stuffs as a corner, and he's like all around, like everything that Mike was talking about with Jalen Ramsey. Devon Witherspoon is the new Jalen Ramsey. Like,
Okay.
yeah, no, he's nice. Like,
All right, then put him up there.
yeah, I put him behind Bucky though because he had even I don't think he played up to his potential, but he still like played better than a lot of people. DJ Reed is really good, but like Joey Bosa, hey, Alex Highsmith, he be nice.
Alex
Montez
Highsmith be nice.
You won't put Alex Highsmith top 100?
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't
Alex
hate it
Golden.
either. Yeah, I don't hate it either. What about these quarterbacks?
Jordan Love, I feel like low key above.
Oh shit, yo, it's 5:00. Yo, yeah, let me get going, bro. I'm gonna get up.
Yeah. That's why we're wrapping this up. Yeah.
All right, bro. Later.
All right, bro.
Later.
Who's the last quarterbacks? Like, you want to rank Jordan Love?
Jordan Love, Stroud, Geno.
Jordan Love, Stroud, Geno. So we're not gonna rank Jalen Waddle.
Oh my god, dude.
All right. No Jalen Waddle, no Bosa, no. All right, bro. All right, bet.
Bosa injured as fuck.
Yeah.
Waddle was injured as fuck.
Yeah. The Jigba.
No quarterback.
Yeah.
JSN not bad.
But like Stroud and Love over him, I guess not crazy. You said Love Stroud.
Love Stroud, yeah.
Whatever. End of the episode. Love, Stroud, Geno. That's our top 100 players in the NFL, y'all. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Prayers up to Jason Tatum, and have a nice day. God bless.